Hi Founder fans, Jason here, and today's founder is Hopley Yeaton, the father of the American Coast Guard. Now Hopley or Hopley, I've seen it pronounced both ways, grew up in New Hampshire, and as a young man, a boy even, took to sea, and by the time the American Revolutionary War breaks out, Yeaton has already become serving as a captain on a merchant ship, and he's learned the trade and the seas, and he joins the Patriot cause first as a privateer, but then shortly thereafter he joins the young Continental Army, where he serves with bravery and honor. Now, after the American Revolution is really when it becomes important. The 1780s go by, the United States Constitution is signed, George Washington becomes president, Alexander Hamilton starts his famous financial plan. But Hamilton runs into a similar problem that the British had run into a few decades earlier, and that is the Americans like to smuggle instead of pay their taxes. So Hamilton organized what's called the Revenue Marine. Now, the Revenue Marine would combine in the 20th century with the life-saving service to create the United States Coast Guard. And in many fashions, the Revenue Marine operated like the modern United States Coast Guard, except it didn't really save lives. That was, again, the life-saving service that it would later merge with. Instead, it was policing the shores of America. Now, eventually there would be a navy for the United States also, but at this point it was mostly for tax purposes, although it could be used for defending the coast if need be. Now, the type of ship that Hamilton organized were called cutters. They were designed to be very fast so they could run and catch up to ships, though they weren't really war ships. They were not cut out for naval battles. They were for catching up and jumping on board. That being said, cutters did not have a captain, they had a master. And the first person named master of one of these cutters was Hopley Yeaton, making him the most senior captain or master in the Revenue Marine. Additionally, Yeaton seems to serve well under the Washington administration, but he's serving out of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Believe it or not, he ends up becoming affiliated with the Democratic Republican Party. And once President Adams comes along, he doesn't love this. However, when President Adams is replaced by President Jefferson, well, everyone recognizes Yeaton had done a really good job, and Jefferson brings Yeaton back. He serves for a handful more years, again, as master of a cutter on the Revenue Marine, and then Yeaton retires to private life. But what's really fascinating about Yeaton is he promoted the idea of having a school to educate younger men in the ways of the sea. He wanted to create a West Point for the Navy, essentially. And while this wouldn't come to fruition until after he died, it was his promotion of this and his being the first master of a cutter in the Revenue Marine that today the Coast Guard itself generally considers Hopley Yeaton as the founding father of the United States Coast Guard. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe for American Revolution videos all week long, and I'll be back with another founder for you tomorrow.